Another video. I am on a roll. What's up, guys? Got a My Player game here versus the Pacers in Milwaukee. And real quick, speaking of the Pacers and My Player, I know a lot of you have been asking about Jake Love and where those videos are at and when you can expect to see more. And to be honest, I really don't know. For all of our relatively new subs out there, it's probably important to understand how we operate around here. And to begin, you probably should know that I'm the only person that actually has recording equipment. So whenever Jake needs to record something, he has to record it at my place. And while we're both at school, that means he has to drive 2.5 hours to record stuff at my place, and that just isn't terribly convenient. So we tend to record a lot of his stuff in batches. And since he was so undecided on what My Player he was going to be playing, that power forward or the shooting guard that he originally had made, that last time we hung out, which was sometime in December, we really didn't get around to recording anything because he was still being undecisive. And he just recorded a bunch of Madden, which you're seeing the results of now. But hopefully we'll get around to recording some stuff here, and that would just involve him coming home to where we live and recording some stuff. And I'm praying that'll happen sometime in the near future, but otherwise just be patient. When he does get a chance to come back to town, we'll be recording a bunch of stuff for him and hopefully for your viewing pleasure. And real quick, I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the gameplay. My teammates are actually hitting shots, which was kind of shocking early on here. But about that mystery video, I've had a lot of people ask if I'm dropping 2K. And no, I'm not dropping it at all. I even put it in the description when I uploaded the video. I'm going to be uploading just as much 2K, but I'm going to be adding another project as well. So just more videos, so don't complain. You're getting even more. And that was a pretty nice assist, I'll admit. But it's going to be a really different series. It's not going to be 2K. I can give you that much information. I might have it up tomorrow. That's kind of pushing it, though. And I really hope it'll be something you enjoy. But it could be a big fail. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But right there in the post, finally back to the gameplay. I'm sorry about that mega tangent at the beginning of this video. But Danny Granger hitting the fadeaway here with Mbah guarding him. I'm not sure if you saw, but he's actually playing power forward, and they have Paul George playing the small forward, which I was glad to see. I haven't actually played the Pacers with Paul George on the team because whenever I played them in association, Paul George was on my team for that first season. But kind of a lucky pass here. Maggette will bail me out with a nice finish there despite the contact. And we've got a pretty good game going here so far. This is just some sad moment here, though. Paul George beats us down the court for the pretty difficult layup there after the full court pass. And I'm going to learn my lesson and get back on defense as soon as I can. And CDR's had a great start to this game, and somehow he will find his way to the rim there for the easy layup. And kind of a bad move on my part. I was going to pass it to CDR, but accidentally passed it to Jennings, who found him for the oop there. That was a great finish on his part. And I haven't really done too much in this first quarter. I filled up the stat sheet in many other ways besides scoring. But hoping to start scoring here at some point. And as you know, I like to push the ball, especially after a rebound, and right here is no exception. Throwing down the hop step, which is something you rarely see from me. But even with that make, I'm still struggling to score at will like I'm used to here with Jackie Moon. So one more time, another hop step. This time with a crazy athletic finish there despite the contact. It looked a little painful, but I'll take that and one over Granger. And I promise that's it for hop steps. I was just honestly struggling to score here in the first half, which was kind of surprising because I believe this was one of those games I played on All-Star. And this is just a beautiful find, but Hibbert playing some defense here on Mbah with the cross, and then I do the two-handed shuffle pass to Mbah and a sick block here. Kind of pinning it up there against the glass, kind of. And right here, I'm going to get bailed out by CDR with a fadeaway three. I think I've seen about 10 threes from my teammates this entire season, so that was a sick shot from him. And he's just playing out of this world and going to bail me out yet again here, giving him the easy look down low when he gets me the nice assist. But yet another nasty pass from me, and he gets a wide open look in the lane, and he's not going to hesitate, I believe. He has 17 points already here in the first half, and that is probably his season high. Just a really impressive game for him so far, and this is just scary. The announcers are talking about how good of a defender Mbah is, and he's looking the wrong way here as he goes up for the block. Dante Jones throwing that down with a sick hop step dunk. And Bogut's been fairly consistent so far this game, which is nice to see because he's usually in foul trouble and out of the game before we're 5 minutes into the first quarter. But playing a little defense here, I get a block, and I believe that is my third block of the game, channeling my inner campaign. But Hibbert in the post once again, a shimmy and up and under and off glass. That'll rattle in. It's now tied up. And I got to give Bogut some love. Right back at Hibbert, passing him the ball, but I see an opening here quickly, and I hustle. Bogut finds me with the over-the-head pass, and there you have it, an easy layup. I've kind of rectified my slow start here in the first half, and this is just a sad moment. Maggette for three to beat the buzzer, and I'm going up to make the sweet tip slam, but it was obviously after the buzzer had sounded. We've got a 2-point lead, though, and I really can't complain because I was so inconsistent in the first half. I mean, I guess a double-double at this point in the game isn't too bad, but I've been used to some pretty monstrous numbers lately with Jackie Moon, so I can't settle. And right here, this is a weird look. In the paint with the layup. No defense whatsoever from the Pacers. Definitely caught me off guard, but gonna find Bogut here. Trying to streak to the other side of the court for the play, but I notice he's about to shoot, and you know what's coming. An easy rebound. I kick it to CDR, hoping he'll shoot. He doesn't. He'll kick it back to me, and I'll find him with a beautiful bounce pass, but he has a man going with him step for step, and that is a tough finish down low. And right here, the computer gets a little too greedy throwing the full court pass. I am paying too much attention. They can't throw those anymore. That is an easy steal. Going to Bogut once again down low in the post. This time I won't even get a chance for a rebound because he gets a great jumper over Hibbert. And to be honest, I'm kind of starting to feel like I'm playing 2K10 My Player again because my teammates are actually trying to get open, and they're actually occasionally hitting a wide open look. And to be honest, it's kind of fun. But right here, Bogut will find me for an open look, and I'll hit that three using my new jump shot, something I'm very familiar with, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to continue to use it. Just kind of giving it a trial run here. It is the jump shot for Tyreke Evans. I believe it is Caron Butler's jump shot, actually. The only reason I chose to use the jump shot was because I've never really had a problem squaring up to threes behind the three-point line on the sidelines with Tyreke Evans, and I figured why not give it a shot because I've been so money with Tyreke lately, and I happen to like the jump shot just a little bit. But right here, Bogut just too strong. You can't stop him right now. He's just actually playing well, which is shocking. Granger at the end of the third quarter here with a great jumper out of the post to beat the buzzer. We've got a pretty nice lead, but you never know what can happen here in the fourth quarter, especially if I spend a lot of the time on the bench. Anyway, start of the fourth quarter here, and this is just some sad defense, giving Dunleavy way too much room down low, and that is an easy layup despite my good shot defense. And right here in the next series, I was kind of surprised Dunleavy missed. Kind of caught us off guard there, but he will miss, and I'm going to try and raise him here. Running down the sideline, I've got an open look, hoping to show off that jumper one more time, hesitating but squaring up, and yeah, and that's not going to go in, but there you have it. One more look at that jump shot. Still haven't quite decided what my plans are with that, but we'll see how it goes. And just a sad moment here, going up for a tip slam. I don't get it, and it just looks like it's not bound to happen this game. I have had a very quiet second half. And Collison just charging into people until he gets an open look here over Jennings. We'll get the bounce. And this game is now fairly close with just 3 minutes to go. Maggette on the same play from earlier. This time he will hit this despite fading away. And we've got a 6-point lead. And this is just a great find. Hibbert working the pick and roll with Collison, and Hibbert has to kind of crane his neck to shoot that one in, but that is a good look. And apparently Bogut isn't too happy about that play because on the next series he goes hard into the rim. Despite the contact, he will hit that great shot. We've got a 5-point lead. I'm playing some great defense here on Jones. He's forced to pass, and we will find Tyler Hansbrough for the open look. It's now a 3-point game. They're forced to foul. I'm going to try and get open here, and I will be fouled. Got to hit some clutch free throws here with Jackie Moon, showing off the awesome Snoop Dogg release. Number one, baby, number one. And I've had a lot of questions still as to why I don't use the Rick Barry free throw. Yes, I'm aware there's an underhand free throw. I used it on campaign for a bit, a long time ago. I nailed that first one. But there are a lot of people on YouTube that use that same free throw, and I felt like being unique. Obviously, I'm not trying to be an exact Jackie Moon because I'm not using the number 33. And if you notice with this free throw, you get stuck in this animation walking back up to the free throw line. I might actually change it because a lot of people are beating me down the court as a result after I shoot free throws. But there you have it. I iced the game with some free throws to win the game. 7-point win here in Milwaukee against the Pacers, and completed all of my objectives, which I'm happy to see. Gotta love getting all those skill points, especially when you're trying to progress. And at the end of this game, I will show my skill points for those that don't see the more info section below. And there are the stats, but you know, one thing to keep in mind, I think this was only about 20 or 21 games into the season. Still got a lot of work to do on Jackie Moon, so don't take any of my decisions and skill points to heart. Great stats there across the board. My teammates actually stepped up, which was great to see.
Great work out there tonight. You had another double-double, and you've really got a streak going now. How is it that you've been able to keep posting numbers like that each game?
It's gotta be the hair.
I feel real good. I've been working hard in practice, and I think now it's starting to pay off. I know I'm capable of keeping my game at a high level like this. Now I just gotta see what I can do to raise it to another level, you know? There's more in me, man. Let's hope this is only the start and there are bigger and better things ahead.
All right, there you have it, the results from the press conference. And real quick, I'm going to jet through where I've spent my skill points. A lot of them went into mid-range. Now I've worked on three-point quite a bit. I've worked on my free throw a little bit, my layup a lot. It's up to 80. My dunk hasn't been touched yet. I need to work a lot on my ball handling, ball security, and passing. Those things are absolutely necessary. Same with hands. It wouldn't hurt to get those up just a little bit more. Haven't touched my rebounding. My on-ball defense is capped at 90. I really have worked on my physical attributes. Most of the major ones are capped. Need to work on quickness and durability for sure. And as far as my mentals go, those are things I need to really focus on, consistency and all the awarenesses. Thanks, guys.